Cameron Diaz has lifted the lid on her life 7 years after giving up her lucrative movie career, admitting she's like a wild beast these days. Cameron Diaz has likened herself to a wild beast since retreating from the Hollywood limelight 7 years ago. The Charlie's Angels actress, 49, gave up $100 million in movie deals after taking a step back, following her marriage to rocker Benji Madden in 2015, reports The Sun. In January 2020, she celebrated the birth of her first child, daughter Radix, cementing her dramatic transformation from tireless film star to a doting wife and mum living off the radar. The There's Something About Mary favorite has now candidly opened up on her conscious life decision to RuPaul's Drag Race star, Michelle Visage, in her BBC podcast, Rule Breakers. Benji Madden and Cameron Diaz became parents in 2020. Picture, Instagram. After Michelle praised her for tearing herself away from the spotlight, Cameron replied, "I know. I feel for people like it's such a trap. Again, I just go back to the trap of it all, especially in our society, like what we value, what we think is important. Look, if it's important to you, that's fine." Later in the chat, she added, "I am absolutely a victim to all of the societal objectifications and exploitations that women are subjected to. I have bought into all of them myself at certain times. It's hard not to. It's hard not to look at yourself and judge yourself against other markers of beauty. And I think that that's one of the biggest things, the last 8 years, girl. I'm like wild. I'm like a wild animal. I'm a beast." As if to cement her point, she explained the beauty regimen that keeps her looking so youthful, and it turns out it's extremely low maintenance. Cameron said, "I don't care, literally the last thing I think about on a daily basis, like maybe not at all during the day, is what I look like. No, I literally do nothing. I like never wash my face. I have a billion products that I," to which Michelle followed, "never use." The holiday star agreed and continued, "Twice a month if I'm lucky, I'll be like, oh, I better put this on, one time works, right? Like, is that all I have to do? I'm just not in that place right now, like where I put any energy. I mean, for me, I just really want to stay strong. That's really important. I do feel like 50 is different than 40. Diaz is notoriously private about her life since retiring from acting. Picture, Theo Wargo for NBC. Fresh Outlook. Previously, a source told Radar Online the former actress had turned down dozens of roles over the past few years. The insider told the website, "It's no exaggeration to say she could have banked up to $100 million, or even more if she'd been working instead of resting and planning her domestic future." One of the highest paid actresses, the insider revealed, turning down the roles is a price worth paying. "I've given more than half of my life to the public. I feel it's okay for me to take time for myself now," Cameron said in a previous magazine interview. She told friend Gwyneth Paltrow in 2020 that she was at peace since walking away from her lucrative Hollywood career. This article originally appeared in The Sun and was reproduced with permission.